Welcome, dear brothers and sisters, to our update. We'd like to begin with a brief report about some of the disasters that have continued to affect our brothers recently.
Jesus, Let, you look like a disaster. You look like my grandfather before he died. He was an alcoholic and his face was bloated and his hands were bloated. Look at this man's hands, guys.
On behalf of the governing body, we say, thank you. But does that mean that all of Jehovah's Witnesses make the same choices? Should we wear a uniform or adopt a single form of appropriate dress and grooming?
But Let, that's exactly how I conducted my life, based on your personal opinions on dress and grooming. You couldn't even be appointed if you had a beard. Couldn't do it if your hair was a little longer. And now you're going to change? Wait for it.
Of course not. There are well over 8 million of Jehovah's Witnesses worldwide, and we have a wide range of cultures. Jehovah has drawn these millions of people, and he loves variety.
So is that why you sent Tony Morris to the liquor store to get you guys a variety of liquor?
In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, beards were common even among the Bible students, as seen in these photos of Pilgrim brothers who traveled for the organization. Brother Russell, too, wore a beard. One newspaper editor called him a well-groomed minister. He said, "It had never occurred to me he was any different from thousands of other preachers. His soft, white flowing beard is the beard of a patriarch, a father. It gives you confidence."
See, and this was something that I argued years ago with my elders. You know, Russell's got a beard. Even in the Bible days, I even said this, that if Samson or even Jesus Christ walked into the Kingdom Hall today, he wouldn't even qualify to pass a mic. And I've seen so many good brothers, like Kip in Wisconsin, one hell of a nice brother, but he chose to wear a beard. He wasn't even qualified to wear a mic. And now you're telling me they're going to be qualified?
Soon after World War I, shaving enjoyed a resurgence in popularity.
Well, now this is a lie from Watchtower, because if you look at the setting right here, guys, look at the picture they're using. They're using military men. What really happened is that in World War I, when they started using gas, chemical warfare, they found out real quick that the gas mask couldn't protect the soldier because the beard was letting the gas come up through. This is why men started shaving, and in particular, the military application. Once again, look at the picture. These are soldiers. Watchtower just fabricated a lie right here, like they've always done.
In 19, when this photo of the Pilgrims was taken, most did not have a beard. Therefore, although our publication said little about the subject at the time, very few brothers grew beards. Starting in the 1960s, in many lands, beards became associated with those who were rebelling against established authority. Where that was the case, most men, both witnesses and non-witnesses, chose to shave. Because of the negative connotations associated with wearing a beard, most brothers who wore a beard did not serve as ministerial servants, elders, or in other appointed positions.
Here again, this was something Rutherford did because he wanted every minister to look like him. Everybody needed to look like Rutherford because he was the president of a corporation, the business world. That's what they were shooting for because they're a corporation pretending to be a religion.
So, how should we view a brother who chooses to grow a beard today?
The video ended with an intriguing question. How should we view a brother who chooses to grow a beard today? The governing body has asked me to read the following announcement. A number of branch offices around the world have written to us indicating that there continue to be questions about whether or not it is proper for a brother in an appointed position to wear a beard. After prayerful consideration, the governing body has concluded that there is a need to clarify this matter. The governing body does not have an issue with brothers wearing beards. Why not? Because the Scriptures do not condemn the wearing of beards. Furthermore, as time has passed, we have noted that in many lands it is acceptable for men who hold responsible positions in business and government to wear beards. Thus, whether a brother wears a beard is a personal decision. A brother's qualifications to serve as an elder or ministerial servant are based on his spirituality, not on whether he chooses to wear a beard. This direction also applies to special full-time servants at Bethel and those in the field, including special pioneers, missionaries, and circuit overseers. In harmony with Romans 14:4, neither the elders nor any other Christian should feel compelled to judge a brother who chooses to wear a beard. We trust that these comments will help us to remain on guard against anything that might cause division among.
You see, friends, I said it a long time ago. These guys will not have a choice to become more like mainstream Christianity because that generation is dead and gone. They're a false prophet organization, and also bear in mind, these knuckleheads were handed a multi-billion-dollar business, and they drove it right to the ground by hiding CSA. I said it back then, and I'm going to say it now. You're going to see more changes coming. They don't have a choice because not only are they losing money in court, they're also losing members. If you go to jw.org and watch the whole thing when they show one scene inside of a Kingdom Hall, it's not full. That's not full by any stretch of the imagination. These guys took a multi-billion-dollar business and they run it right to the ground. That's why they're having to make these changes, to encourage people. See, look, we're no different than politicians wearing beards. We're no different than on-stage Christian ministers on Sunday morning wearing beards. We're no different than anybody else. So please, we're begging you, come back to Jehovah. No, let. Your comments are now going to start causing Jehovah's Witnesses, especially the older ones that are still there. They're going to sit back and think, well, wait a minute. Why didn't Jehovah reveal this to the governing body decades ago? They're going to start questioning you and your other moron companions. They're going to start questioning you even more. Because those that were Jehovah's Witnesses decades ago, that you refuse to let them wear beards and get on the stage, they're going to say, wait a minute. This has been biblical all along. We've only been following the corporate world. But they always wore beards in the Bible. No, all you're going to do, Let, is you and your idiot, other fellow governing body members are going to cause more questions. And in particular, from the older ones. But hey, Let, the hell do I know?
On behalf of the governing body, we say thank you.